It is the morning of December 5th, 2025. I'm here waiting for the bus. Do the dishes. Make sure all my stuff is in the bag. Tyranny of the urgent. My mother needs some things. So I gotta stop by Walmart and see what's available. Taking you along. Yeah, it's gonna take longer. Oh well. 40 minutes for the 309, so. Look at that tree. This is at Shepherd Valley at Oceanside. Came from a very special woman. Let's get the strap on. Oh yeah, it's taking so long. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna Mr. Johnny Hustle. Back to what I was doing. Ow! I can do this. That's usually we get. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Hey everybody. Still upright. Yay, I didn't fall down. If you were wondering, I had a blast. I didn't fall down, but then again, I occasionally got gravel between wheels and the sidewalk and almost pitched forward the same speed I stopped. But there we go. I stayed upright. Some surfaces were questionable, but I'm just rusty, but the more I do, the better I'll get at it. Good. If you're wondering, I more than once almost fell on my butt. But he didn't. It was adrenaline rush and it got my pulse going. And it's good aerobic exercise. It's almost about like being on an elliptical without the elliptic. So, enough said. Rule when being on skates, don't overload your bag. Don't put weight on your heels. Be careful not to straighten up too much. Do any of those, you might end up on your butt more than you want. Last time I did any of those on the side of Northburg Road, I took my skates off and walked all the way home. I know how they drive around there. I don't want to die. I'm glad this mailbox was here. Yep. Might as well be a Steely. That happens. Yep. Trial and error. It's the only way you learn how to skate. How dangerous this is. And that was rusty. You would think they'd blow this gravel off the sidewalk. This is dangerous for us. He's right to the outside. And a skateboarder. It's good for your mental health. Every time I see those, I keep saying, don't cross the streams. Yes, that's a Ghostbusters reference. Good field test of the chest harness. I was going to put the webbing on, but you could never really get the idea of what it's like to be skating on this, especially the vibrations. Okay. The effort. Went as raw as possible. I want to feel like you were skating there with me in real time. It's too rough there. I'll end up on my keister if I'm not careful. That will happen. Yeah, watch this. Yeah. That's a adrenaline rush. Hey, seriously, I need to clean up the rig around here. Oh, jeez. Oh, good. Topsoil. Gravel is the bane of my existence.
And it is.
Between wearing a helmet. Yeah. Not to fall on my ass. It's probably cleaner on the outside edge. Nope. I'll let you know there's somebody here. Hello. Up. Okay. Lean forward, dude. Might save your life. Should have offloaded this back in the church building. Yeah. There we go. Oh, this is awesome for skating right here. Oh, like diamond. Have your attention, incoming wounded. You're the tops, you're the king of heaven. You're the tops.
Yes, it's coming back to me now.
Oh, wait, go. Oh, look out. I'm having too much fun. Probably filming and action, juggling between the two. Sir. Good. I got the shot. Probably didn't have any. Oh, shit.
I had to be careful not to swear too much in here. In fact, I've edited some of it out. Not all of it I got. Almost fell right there at that point. That's probably why you heard that.
Awesome.
You bet you're a sweet Biffy. For those that have never seen the YouTube segments or bits of history, that's where I'm laughing.
Boy, does that bring back memories. I remember going to Cumeyay and seeing that kind of thing. Half moon holes in the rock. Inscription down at the base. I'll put that on my Instagram. You'll probably be able to see it a lot better. Here's where the inscription is. I'll loop it back to here in the video. I remember this park wasn't here. Beautiful place to be. That's really about they have girls softball over here. What a cool place to go and do it. Look at all those greens. Look at that tree. Awesome. Everybody's out this. During your walking, owner throwing the ball to his dogs. Beyond that's a playground. Very expensive spongy material. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned sand? Oh well. There are ladies playing soccer over there. They gotta be around my age because I hear some very familiar retro music. And again, they just like 80s stuff. And I might be older than that. Don't quote me on that, okay? If you hear it sometime during the process of the recording, if I happen to be nearby. Now, just waiting on the bus. Cheers. Pause, it refreshes. Oh. And level up, everybody. I remember going to Cumeyay State Park. It's also ancestral lands of the Cumeyay Indians. And I saw some familiar indentations in the rock. And that's where they were grinding their acorns to make paste. Like I said, like a certain brand of acorns. So like, you know, some people like Bud and some other people like MGS. Or Miller Genuine Draft. Or a Shock Top compared to a Guinness. One reference there have to do with we couldn't look at their pottery. They had to keep their eyes shut and do it. If they did look at it, it would break and they start all over again. Hopefully they recreated the kind of huts they used to live in. I remember going to 6th grade camp there. That was fun. Tony Hawk and the skateboarding. Now if they just had quad skating's answer to a Tony Hawk, it would take off big time. Oak Spark might as well be the king of roller rinks. Damn, they could do like a roller derby championship, so like the Olympics of roller derby. Hold it there. It's big enough. They use polyurethane on the floors now. Back in the day when Dad was going there, you couldn't wear copper rivets on your jeans. You fell down. There goes the varnish, and they have to redo it all over again. I love how they work on a ghost pepper sandwich. I have never done this before. Oh, it's the first time for everything. Look at that view. It's nice that it's soundproof. Yep, gotta shut this down. So like I'm doing my recording studio right here. Still in a rough state. Gotta do something about those cables down there. And my USB mic. This is a Movo. They do really good in the microphones, but their interfaces need work. Better quality on the inside and masking tape on the knobs. I imagine that was probably like the 15th model. The factory also broke down when I got it. And I got to get that done. Well, Pika said, like, monitors don't work, mics don't work, wires don't work. But I figured Bloombox is actually a better deal because it's in the same time zone. I can make most of the classes, I'd probably do the compiled stuff, but be able to, in a live session, she'll talk to people in real time. Oh, that's awesome. The other ones, I can never connect to everybody. Maybe it's because I want to respect their personal place, their comfort zone. And don't make sure they didn't get in the way of a client on the middle of a phone call, in the restroom, asleep, That's the things you have to factor in when you're talking to somebody in a different time zone. You got to factor in, okay, how many hours ahead do I have to plan for? Pika's organization, he's in Virginia, and that's like, over there, it's probably Eastern Standard Time, on Pacific, so it was just not going to work at all. Oh, that's right. Got one of these babies. Audiio. Gonna have to get this looked at. Yep. Probably take down the Geek Squad and probably configure it the right way. Well, it's not a jury rigged in there, and I want it to work properly, especially if I'm going to be doing voice acting in the future. And this'll do for now. Fan to Cumeyay. Oh, I don't want to show that stuff. Copyrighted. Like and subscribe.
Take care.